Hello and welcome to FinextraTV's Thought Leadership Series. I'm Hannah Wallace and kindly calling into our virtual studio now to talk about innovation and the technology that drives it is Colin Walsh, founder and CEO of Varo Bank. So welcome, Colin. Thank you very much for calling in.
Hi, Hannah. It's a pleasure to be on your show. Thanks for having me.
Brilliant to have you on. So yes, innovation and the technology that drives it, really interesting topic that we're going to delve into a bit more detail. But before we do, it'd be great if you could start off by telling us a bit about Varo's vision and the story behind it.
Sure, absolutely. Well, Varo is really a new breed of bank. We are fully digital. We're mission driven. We're FDIC insured. We're part of the Federal Reserve. We're a full national bank now in the United States. And we're designed around the way everyday people live. So we are focused on a mission to bring greater financial inclusion and opportunity to the millions of hardworking Americans that have been largely left behind by the existing financial system.
All right, that's interesting. You've set the scene for us there. So what does innovation mean to Varo and how has technology helped you innovate? What about that?
Yeah, technology is really at the core of what we're trying to do. It's about being able to gain really valuable customer insights in terms of what are the pain problems, what are the things people are trying to solve in their lives. It might be as simple as just trying to stretch your paycheck each month because the expenses are rolling in and the pay may not be as what it once was with unemployment and people may have reduced hours and they may have been working 2 or 3 jobs. It could be something like trying to build credit or access affordable credit. It could be trying to put aside a little bit of money to start to build some emergency savings or some savings. And all of these things, we need technology to help really understand the problems customers are solving and how to create solutions that are really frictionless and help people feel like they're getting ahead. And so it really is at the core of what we're doing. And I don't think Varo would have even been possible 10 years ago without mobile technology, without AI and machine learning, without open APIs, without being able to operate cost effectively on the cloud. And we can talk more about all of that.
Sure, well, you're obviously working on some really interesting developments then, but I really want to talk more about your partnership with Temenos. So as an innovator and changemaker in banking, why did you select Temenos as your partner for change? Can you tell me a bit more about that?
Sure. Well, we went through a very extensive process. We looked at core banking providers around the world. We probably started off with a list of 100, and we narrowed it down to find really the best-in-class providers that could help us build what we're trying to do. And as I mentioned, having hyper-efficient cost structure to be able to provide real value back to customers was very important. Being able to process data in real time and being able to do it through open APIs was really important to us. Being able to have a platform that was fully in the cloud. I mean, we were born in the cloud. We're a fully digital bank. So all of those things were kind of top of mind as we were exploring different options. And Temenos really ticked all those boxes for us. And they have been a great partner. They've helped us get up and running. We're now operating as a bank. We're accepting consumer deposits, FDIC insured deposits. We're growing very rapidly. And they put the resources behind this quite significant new implementation in the US market to back a challenger that has the ability to become one of the top banks in the US and potentially someday around the globe.
So a really successful partnership then. And it leads me quite nicely into my final question then, is a bit about looking into the future. How is Varo making better banking today, but also in the future? What does the space hold?
Yeah, well, I think there's just a massive amount of opportunity to be able to leverage technology solutions like Varo is providing with a real kind of mission impact focus to be able to provide better financial lives for so many millions of people. And I look at it as, it starts with each individual and helping them gain more control, gain greater peace of mind, really feeling that they're a part of something. But then it goes beyond that into families and communities. And I really believe that with a new these new breed of banks like Varo and other challenger banks, we could really make a huge difference at a societal level. And that's the thing that excites me the most. And it excites me to have partners that share in that vision.
So I think it's safe to say watch this space, some really exciting things ahead. And thank you so much for calling in and sharing your insights. It's brilliant to hear about your partnership with Temenos and how successful that is. But we'll leave it there today. And thank you again for calling in.
Yeah, my pleasure.